Hi, it's Megan, and I have 5 of the Smashbox Be Legendary lipsticks, which I'm going to show you. I am a huge Smashbox fan, but I tend to use Smashbox for a lot of the foundational products. So I use the BB cream, I use a lot of the powders, a lot of the primers. I really like those products, but I also really like the lipsticks. So these, I guess, came out in 2012, and I have 5 of them, and I'm going to change them on camera. So you can see my natural lip pigment, which is very pigmented, and then you can see how the shade impacts my lip color, and then also how my lip color impacts the shade. So they come in 2 types of shades, kind of a cream lustrous finish, which they say has shea butter for moisturization and vitamin C and E, antioxidants to protect, and then matte shades, which are a silky matte finish with more adherence power, which means they last longer, and they also have the vitamin C and E. And I have 1 matte, and then I've got 4 of the, what are they, cream lustrous finish shades. And the first one I have on is Nylon Nude, which is called a peachy nude. I got this in the Sephora More About Lips collection around Christmas time, and when I first got it, I wasn't thrilled with it. I have a love-hate relationship with nudes. I tend to really play up my eyes a lot, and since I have bigger eyes, it doesn't take a lot before I really need a very muted lip. Any color at all, I really need a muted lip. So at first I thought this washed me out a little bit, and it does with the makeup I have on right now. When I really play up the eyes, I actually think it's a gorgeous shade. And what's nice about this particular shade is that the worst thing ever with a nude shade is when it doesn't have that opacity and doesn't cover my natural lip color, and you can kind of see my bright berry colored lip is shining through. It just looks truly terrible. So one thing I like about this is just how evenly it applies, and I actually have learned to like it, not with kind of a bare face like this, but with more of a look. So this one, I think Peachy Nude, I think that's a very accurate description. And I have outdoor swatches, but I'll put some, I have actually these on my wrist already, but you can see it right there. And I think it leans to the warm shade, but it's neutral warm. And let me take this one off and show you the next one. What I most like about these is the consistency. They wear about 4 to 5 hours on me, usually 4. I'm pretty hard on lip colors, and I'm pretty demanding. When I say it wears, it means it actually has to look good, not just that I can see the bare remnants of a lip color. But these are very creamy, moisturizing. They have great coverage. They're mostly opaque on me. Well, the colors I have are mostly opaque on me. Some of the more glittery shades, I don't know. This is Honey. This is one of my favorite shades. This is a rosy nude, and I love this because it doesn't wash me out like most nudes. Again, you see the kind of very opaque coverage. Very creamy, consistent, amazing formula in my opinion. I love this shade. And I get a little bit of loss on my upper lip, which happens for whatever reason with lighter shades on me, not darker shades, but not that bad. It still looks good. The next one is Posy Pink, which is a peachy rose. And I'll do both of these swatched on my hand in a minute. I have a warmer skin tone, and so sometimes pinks can, especially light pinks, can be truly terrible on me. This one I think actually works. I don't love it. You can see it's right there. Right there. But it's warm enough that with my skin tone it's very flattering. And again, I need a little bit more eye makeup with a color like this. Let me show you the Honey. There's the Honey. Now we're going to get to my 2 favorite shades. So these are 2 of my absolute favorite reds, and that's actually why I want to do the video, because I love these 2. First one is Legendary, and this is supposed to be a true red, slightly glossy, and it does have a slight blue undertone. And slightly pink, in my opinion, but a little bit more blue than pink. I get so many compliments on this shade, and it wears about 5 hours with slight staining, but look at how beautiful the coverage is on this. Just very creamy, moisturizing compared to a lot of lipsticks. The consistency of the formula, like I said earlier, is really the big plus. But this is one of my favorite reds, and when I wear this and the next one, I get more compliments than any other reds I own. Not that the other reds aren't great. And now I look like a vampire, which is always what happens when I try to change red lipsticks on camera. The next one is Infrared Matte, which is a true matte red. And this one, to me, I don't see the undertones. I think this is just a very... So look at the two. This is the infrared. And you can see how this one's slightly, this is Legendary. I think I see more pink in that one. This is the Infrared Matte. And I kind of go back and forth between Legendary and Infrared Matte with respect to which one I like better, but you can see Legendary, I think it's got a slight pink, maybe blue undertone, and the Infrared Matte, which is just a pure red. And these get slight staining, last about 5 hours, and I just absolutely love them. So these are my Smashbox lipsticks. There's not a shade in here. I think they have 21 shades on the Smashbox website. No, 21 shades on the Sephora website, 18 on the Smashbox site, different colors. I think these are just, like most Smashbox products, kind of the underdog. They are always consistently wonderful, so I don't always think of them first, but I always love them when I pull them out, and that's pretty much all I have to say about them. It's been raining, so luckily we didn't get any rain for the video, but that's it. Please subscribe on YouTube. If you have comments, suggestions. I'm thinking of buying Fig in this formula, so if you have that, I would really love to hear it, or if you have suggestions on other colors. And that's it.